unfortunately, a lot of these incidents do happen, and we know Detroit is not a really safe neighborhood, but hopefully we can do some stuff that will change that. So we need to take an initiative, and we need to do our part. I am in close connection with the family that the tragedy happened to, and it's really sad just hearing from them how they have to live without their father now, and how they can't get their father back because of this incident that could have probably been prevented if we had this meeting years ago. But sometimes you have to have, unfortunately, a tragedy to happen for something like this to come up. So maybe this can be a seed that will be planted for the future for us to change this stuff from happening. So I wanted to mention, ever since like Uber, Lyft, and those rideshare companies have come about, I think the traffic has been distributed. Like most of the people, just to keep it frank, most people that are on Uber and Lyft in those rideshare companies are not like criminals, because they have to give their identification and they have some kind of method to show their identification, so they'll be scared to do something. But within the cab community, it's still cash, and nobody has like a confirmation to get in the cab or to get out. And I think that is one of the reasons that cab drivers run into these issues with these crimes, because I feel that 90% of the people that will not do crimes are going to Uber and Lyft, and those 10% that are going to cabs are either older people that are not really tech savvy, or the people that are not trying to give their identification, which lean towards probably being criminals, just to keep it frank. So I think that they should have some kind of system where they need to confirm their identity, like whether to give some kind of identification before entering the cab, or whether to show a debit card or credit card, and just as, not even if they want to make the payment that way, but to match something up, like some kind of confirmation method. I think that needs to take place, and I'm sure that could take place. It's 2019, so it's not all about money, it's about safety first. So if the checker cab community, the people in charge, I know the officers here, we're really glad that you guys did show up, and that's well appreciated. That goes to show that you guys do care, the fact that you are here. So it is not just you guys that we need help from. You guys are a big part of it, 50% at least, but the checker community cab and all the cabs are a part of this too. They need to change their technology around and adjust to the technology, and have some kind of confirmation system set up for these drivers to be safe. And also another method along to the that supplements this confirmation method would also probably be like a surveillance security system. Like I said, it's 2019. Possibly they could implement some kind of surveillance camera that says in the cab all over that this is being monitored, this cab. So people will be afraid to do something or think twice about it. I think just that method alone may scare people to even enter the cab and have bad intentions, because of the fact that when you go to somebody's house and you see Guardian alarm, they're not going to rob that house. They're probably going to go to the next house. So if we have something like that as a scare tactic for number one, but number two, it should also obviously be working like the camera. But that is gonna, I think, help out in a big way. And also when they do enter, especially when they're driving around Detroit or dangerous neighborhoods, when they see that, they'll think twice. And also when the cameras are inserted, and it's like a 360-degree camera that can capture all of this video surveillance, perhaps they can set it up with the checker cab system that anyone that enters the system, the camera is recording directly to their system, so nobody needs to send it out. And even if somebody did get murdered, that they can't just steal the tape. It's going directly to a network, and possibly that will scare people away. And even if it doesn't, the change doesn't happen today or in this year, eventually within a year, a few years, everybody is going to know that these cabs are monitored, and they're going to change their perspective on robbing cabs the way they do. And this is just some input. Hopefully, God willing, we can get together and maybe collaborate with more ideas and talk further about this. But as of right now, I spoke to some people that also gave me some of this information, and I'm sure some of these cab drivers would like to see that as well. And like I said, maybe we can brainstorm and come up with more ideas and get together and make this change happen. Thank you.
All right.